Wubba lubba dub dub motherfuckers. What is going on, everyone? It is I, everyone's favorite jack of all trades with a foul mouth, Commodore Urban. And thank you for joining me for another video. This is part 6 of our build of Revell's 1/350 scale DKM battleship, battleship DKM Bismarck, with the upgrade set, the full detailing set by Pontos. And this is going to be a fucking good one for you guys. And yes, this is part 6 because part 5 was stripping the Bismarck, where we stripped her. And I don't mean in a perverted sense like you guys are probably thinking because of the Kantai collection Bismarck. Yeah, no. I fucking trolled you guys. No, I mean stripping, like as in stripping the plastic detailing off to make room for that motherfucker. Anyway, before I begin talking about the build and what I've done, I want to give a big shout out to the newest member of the Commodore's crew, Models and Beer. Yes, I want you guys to go give him some love, guys. He just started his channel, recently just started his channel, and he's fucking building the Trumpeter 1/200 scale USS Arizona with detailing stuff from like White Ensign models and Edward, and I mean he's going all fucking out with it. And so, buddy, Models and Beer, my friend, thank you for fucking being part of the Commodore's crew, and I hope you enjoy this. And like I said, guys, I'll put a link in the description below. Go subscribe to Models and Beer. But anyway, without any further ado, here is Bismarck as of right now. Doesn't look like much, but there is a lot of photo etch on her. Lots and lots. And I will be going through the fucking instructions and showing you what the hell I've done. Now, I will show you on the model first what was done on the upper deck at the nose. I installed, there's not one but two pieces. There's a little metal grate piece and this other metal piece that goes in from the hawser down through here to one of these two chain runners. Some vents, more vents, and of course I did some of the vent detailing on the forward side of the barbette for turret Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Fuck you guys, we'll talk about Bruno. So anyway, of course there's more vents that we added the tops on. More vents here in the back. More on the back side of the barbette for turret Caesar. More vents. Pieces for the bollards that go underneath the underside of the decking. More vents. And a chain stopper or a chain guard for the chain for the anchor that goes there. And also lots of photo etch on the sides, including portholes, and if you can make them out, little tiny ladder rungs. I'll explain about those motherfuckers here in a moment. And of course, we got the portholes that are on the bow of Bismarck. Now, those parts that we talked about on the deck is 643 and 642. They're on the nose. And of course, further back, we have 654 and 655. And of course, we have, see, it says 873 and 874. 874 is actually the top that goes on there. I've not put that on there yet. And there's a whole bunch of them that goes all the way down the sides. And of course, on the back side of the barbette. And of course, some more photo etch pieces. 656, 657. Yeah, 656, 657. There. And of course, more. Those go on the main deck itself, but there is some actual pieces that go there, but I'll have to show you here in a little bit. And there. Alright. But we go on this side. Oh, that's something else I forgot too. You see all the photo etch Those are all the intake grills for the discharges and the other condensers and stuff on the underside of the Bismarck. I forgot those are the first things that I put on. See? That would be your port side. And there is your starboard side. And those little bastards are hard. The little square ones are a bit. Them really itty bitty square ones, right there. Those are a bitch. The bigger ones are a lot easier. And of course, you had the doors that are above the armor belt. Those are a pain in the ass to do. And what I had to do, here's a piece of here's some photo etch. I used my handy dandy X-Acto knife, and I would get onto the little things that held the piece onto the part, and if I had to pick it up, and of course my fingers are not gonna pick up this shit, I would either use my large tweezers, my small tweezers, or my waxy pickup stick. And I make these. It's very simple. You take melted candle wax, like a incense burner wax, and you take toothpicks and you dip the motherfucker in the wax, and it hardens up, and you just literally just pick up the parts and you just stick them on. You can make these. It's very easy to make instead of buying wax pencils and shit. Of course, I use weird tools. I use toenail clippers to clip parts off. Emery boards for sanding. So I don't really have modeling tools and supplies for that kind of shit. Oh yeah, and these little metal parts here too. And they were actually in 4 different spots on the ship. And there's, if you could see it, I'll try to point it out. Let me see, right there. There's one of the metal parts. There's one on the other side. And of course back here, there's one of them right there as well. Of course there's your loading doors there. And there. And of course it's like that on the other side as well. Now on the stern, you have the metal plates on the deck. The reason why those are there, because those two, see, 670 and 671, they go underneath the deck. And then of course you got 668, 667, and of course your brass parts, which make up these two rollers that will be here on the stern, like so. Now, I will explain one other thing real quick before I explain about the other stuff. It's right here. Yeah, it's fucking upside down. Stupid shit. Oh, okay. On the front there, you can see the parts like F1, F3, F4, F6, F8, F11, F12, F13. Those are all the metal parts I put on so far on the forward barbette for turret Bruno. And of course on the fucking other side of this shit, right here, you have D1, D2, D3, D4, D9, D10, D11, and D12. It's all the metal parts there. Now, the portholes, they did not anywhere in the instructions have where those go. But the thing was, they had them on this sheet. They had tons of them. And their part number was 884. And there was hundreds of them. Or not hundreds, but quite a few of them. And of course they had some too with deadlight covers, which I used on other parts of the ship because I did a lot more. And of course these little tiny ladder rungs. And they're part number 912. And there's hundreds of them. And so, it doesn't show in the instruction book, and it does not show anywhere in the fucking instructions where these sons of bitches go. But because I've been studying the Bismarck for a little while, and I know that on the hull they had porthole lenses, of course, you know, they had little things on the hull, and of course on the superstructure as well, I figured out what it went. So I put all the necessary porthole frames on that side of the bow. Of course on this side too, and yes, that's correct, because there's actually missing portholes right there, and that's correct to the actual ship. And of course, porthole frames on the port side of the stern, and also on the starboard side. And I went through and cut off the plastic railing in using a little guide that I made. I made template and put it on there using my little drill. I drilled the holes, and I stuck all those little motherfuckers on by hand using the combination of the big tweezers and these little ass fucking tweezers right here to put all those on. And all those on was like 2 fucking hours just to literally put the ladder rungs on, and to do all the portholes on the hull was probably about another 45 minutes to an hour. To do the loading doors and the little metal pieces there, and discharge vents, and all of the photo etch on the top of the ship, and also on the fucking barbets of Bruno and Caesar. I'd say that probably was another hour. So about 3 hours, 3.5 hours worth of work of just photo etch alone, and also a little bit of photo etch on the tip of the bow. So that's what I have done so far. What I have done. It doesn't look like much, but it's a lot of fucking detail, a lot of fucking work went into this son of a bitch, and I'm gonna have a lot more updates here pretty soon. But I've got other things too I want to throw down the pipe, like a 70th anniversary tribute video to the SS United States, because their maiden voyage is the 3rd of July, which would have been 70 years ago, 3rd of July this year. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed part 6 of my build of the Revell 1/350 scale DKM Bismarck with detail inset by Pontos. If you have any questions or comments about anything, leave them in the fucking comment section below, and I'll get back with you with that shit. And if you're new to the channel, hit that damn subscribe button, hit that fucking notification bell. Never miss another video from yours truly, the Commodore. And until next time, this is Commodore Urban, saying that smooth seas and clear skies, happy sailing with all of you, and God bless all of you, and just be yourselves. Until next time, you know, anchors away, motherfuckers, and take care.